Hello, everyone, Cherry fans, future Cherry fans, all my friends, and everyone else who is interested about our Cherry games. I happened to be in 1994 in Toronto driving taxi at the time uh, when on one of the streets of the city I found the rubber disc. I didn't know what to make out of it. I was thinking about what part could it be and to what machinery or whatever. But anyways, I took it home in a couple of days after, and then or after a couple of days, and my wife was there. I happened to throw it in the air. I asked her to catch it, and she caught it. Flew perfectly like a frisbee. Well, I said to her, when the grandkids come over, I don't have to at least run out to buy a frisbee. Here is this disc, they can use it and we can have fun with them. If a couple of weeks after you would ask me where it is, I wouldn't have been able to find it. Grandkids came, we never played, and then happened to turn out to be about 5 years, 6 years later, in the end of 2000, at the end of 1999, is when I saw again in Toronto uh, five people jogging around the field, soccer field or football field, and they were tossing frisbee between one another. Well, I've never seen anything like this, so I made a plan for a game, of course, for the field. After a week or so, I mentioned it to my wife, and I mentioned it to our friend. Uh, if she would look it up on the internet, whether there is anything, any games that play that is played with frisbee. Well, she called me back or called us back and said to me that yes, John, there is a game called Ultimate Frisbee and Frisbee Golf. Well, I said, that's great. Thank you very much. So I rolled up my pieces of paper, my plan, rolled it up to be a ball, made a nice ball of it, and I managed to hit actually the uh, garbage can with it. So I said, that's it. Well, I'm late again. But what she also told me that somebody invented these two games about 30 years ago. Uh, well, now it's 2012, so now it would be about 45 years nearing, I guess. So I thought that, well, that's not too bad. I was only late 45 years, not many, 100 and plus years, like for other inventions. It's not that I'm an inventor either, because I've tried once something else before this. Going back to the story, so a few more months went by, and in 2000, about April, I had a dream. And in my dream, I was dreaming of ice. Well, I didn't know what to make out of that. In fact, it took me the rest of the uh, day to think about it, whether I didn't drink something with ice. Then at the end of the day, that's when it clicked. We phoned her back again. We asked her to check out whether there was anything with Frisbee, any games on ice, and the reply was absolutely nothing. No games on ice with Frisbee. So we talked, and following day, I actually set it in motion. I told her I'm going to see the lawyers, and then see how far this will go or what will be the outcome of it. Well, this is the first segment or first session, first part to this story. Take care, and I'll talk to you again when I come back with the second part to the story of Cherry on Ice, or the Cherry Games now. Simply, I say the Cherry Games now because it doesn't only played on ice. We don't have players that only play it on ice now. We have players that played it and tried it and enjoyed it in the water as well. Well, thank you very much. See you shortly.
A new age is upon us. New ways for kids to create, play, and learn. Tomorrow's way to learn and explore.